who is considered to be an incarnation of Lord Shiva. Today we performed Lalita Sahasranamam. Then we did for Adi Shankara, Rudra Abhishekam, and also we did Taittiriya Upanishad Parayana. By the grace of our Guru, Sri Bharati Tirtha Swamigal and Dada Sharadamba, all of us are indeed blessed to be here to celebrate the birth anniversary of this great Mahapurusha, Mahaavatara, Sri Shankaracharya. There is no doubt that all of us will be blessed by the great Guru, Sri Shankaracharya, with peace and prosperity. I am indeed blessed to be part of this SVBF family. My thanks to all members of SVBF. Special thanks to trustees with Lakshmanan, Dr. A. Subramaniam, Gauri Shankar, Ravi Subramaniam, and also Ravi Subramaniam, who has always been telling me that I should give a talk. So I thank all of the SVBF members for giving me the opportunity to talk to you. Adi Shankara, when he starts his commentary, he is first saying that he is going to the Paramatman, the Parabrahman, and also he says he is going to the ever adorable teachers, his teachers who taught him, and because of which he could write the great Bhashyam for Taittiriya Upanishad. When I read that, his starting introduction, in fact it is like at least 5 minutes he is talking about his gurus and how much is indebted to them for writing this commentary. I was really thrilled about such a great Mahapurusha. He is having so much humility and he is talking about, he is writing. I really feel humbled and even shy to even talk about his commentary. That is his greatness. I owe to my grandfather and my guru, Sri Upanishad Swamigal, who taught me Vedas, music, initiated me into Sri Vidya, and also who taught me Mantra Shastras, and because he started the Bhaskar Prakash Ashrama, my first 35 years of life I lived in the Ashrama. Taittiriya Upanishad, and also I also want to thank, or I owe to my pronouns to Paramarthananda, whose talks made me a better student. His Vedantic talks are really excellent, and that made me a very excellent, it made me a good student, sort of. Still I am trying to be a student. About Taittiriya Upanishad, it is part of the Yajurveda. In Yajurveda we have 4 sections. The main sections are Brahmanas, then we have Taittiriya Aranyakas, then we have Taittiriya Samhita. This Taittiriya Upanishad belongs to a group called the Aranyaka. We all know the first division of the Aranyaka is the famous Surya Namaskara mantra or the Aruna Prashna. We all know the mantra when we chant the Pushpanjali, Yopam Pushpam Veda, that is from the Aruna Prashna. That is the first in the Aranyaka. The 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th portions are the Prashnas of Aranyaka, are the first 4 Prashnas of Taittiriya Upanishad. The first 3 Prashnas of Taittiriya Upanishad, that they are named after the first words of that Taittiriya Upanishad, of that Upanishad. The first Upanishad starts with Siksham Yadakya Syamaha, so it is called Sikshavani. The second Prashna starts with the word Brahma Vidahatmoti Param, so it is called Brahmanandavalli or Anandavalli. The third Prashna starts with the word Brihurvaiva Runihi Varunam Vitaram Vasasara, so it is called Briguvalli. Then the fourth Prashna is called the Mahanarayana Upanishad. So, one may ask, why is this Taittiriya Upanishad so important? It is said that is one of the first commentaries written by Adi Shankara. In fact, that is the first scripture in which Adi Shankara wrote his commentary. That is what some say that. And also, it has been commented by the scripture itself is already great, and it is further glorified because of the commentaries of Adi Shankaracharya and also Sureshwaracharya. was his disciple. In fact, Sureshwaracharya is the first Peethadhikari of the Sringeri mud, and to which this temple belongs. So, and those two are such learned people who have commented on this Taittiriya Upanishad. So, what is this Taittiriya Upanishad talking about? Our scriptures are so big, so vast, running into maybe millions of pages. It is so vast. In fact, they say we cannot understand Hinduism because it is so big, and it is so, when you read more and more, it gets confusing. So people, that is one of the complaints. So maybe because of that, the Taittiriya Upanishad actually summarizes the whole Vedic scriptures. It is putting all that into a nutshell, like what we are doing. So that is the importance of the Taittiriya Upanishad. And also, this Taittiriya Upanishad, the way when it is chanted, it is like a convocation address. When students are graduated, here the teacher is giving the final address before the students leave. They pack their bags. In the olden days, normally the teaching method was that the teacher should provide food, shelter, clothing, and all that to the shishyas without charging anything. He cannot charge anything. Not only he is teaching free, but he is also providing food, shelter, clothing. So it means they all live with the Guru. They are not living with their family. They come to Gurukula. That is how in olden days. So now they have finished the scripture and they are going. So here the teacher is, the main message he is giving is, you have learned by heart. You have learned all the scriptures. Now you should practice it and you should use this to attain the Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, the four, the Purusharthas, or the four aims of human being. So that is what he is telling the students. So this is, in short, the teacher tells the students how you should live. That's why he says Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara, speak the truth. Then Dharmam Chara, not only speak the truth means you have to speak what is in the scriptures. You cannot say, I am telling this, so this is the truth. That is not the Guru is not telling. Whatever the scriptures are telling us, for example, he is also saying, like Nitya Karma, if you have to do, you have to do. Then there are Pancha Mahayajna, which later on I am going to elaborate. So these are the important things which teacher tells the students, and he says, finally he concludes, Yesha Adesha, this is my order, and this is Yesha Upadesha, this is my Upadesha, so please follow. So the students, after graduation, when they leave, now it is not that the studies are complete. In fact, they have to start more. They have to understand the meaning of all the Vedic scriptures. Then they also have to start teaching them in turn. So the students now have to become teachers, and they have to get all students, and so that this Vedic tradition is maintained. In fact, that is the reason our tradition is maintained for so many years. So in summary, this Taittiriya Upanishad is the condensation of the summary of all our Vedic scriptures. First, this Taittiriya Upanishad starts with what is the Shanti Pata. Today we chanted that Shanno Mitrasam Varunaha, Shanno Bhavatparyama. So here, the student, so normally when the student prays all of this, even Sahana Bhavatu, Sahana Bhunatu, the teacher the student will never pray for himself alone. Saha means with. I am praying for me and my Guru, and my teacher. I am praying. So all this again here, Avadu Bhaktaram, bless me. Avadu Bhakta, I am telling. Then Avadu Bhaktaram is the teacher. So bless me as well as bless the teacher. So there is a prayer of the Shishya is both to himself and to the Guru. So why we need this prayer? There is a Vedic story. It says the Devas do not want human beings to to go to the next level of the Brahmatva, where they become the gods. So Devas don't like this. Like Indra, they don't like. They want what they are saying, you pray to me, I will give you something. So that it's like a employee-employee relationship. Only if you become more than me, I will be upset. Otherwise, I am okay. So whatever, I will give you bonus, I will give you promotion, it's all okay. But never try to, so the Devas don't want human beings to graduate to the next higher level. But, so that is one thing. That is a Vedic story. Also, the Purva Janma Prarabdha or Purva Janma, we may have done something which we do not know what we have done in Purva Janma. We bring all those Purva Janma karmas phalan into this Janma. So, we have to first make sure that whatever the negative effects of those karma are washed away. So, that is the prayer here for the Shanti Pada. So, if say you have a known problem or known enemy, you can easily deal with this. But if you have unknown problem, there is no way you have to. So you do not know how to deal with unknown problems. So this Upanishad here it says for unknown problems, you need some supernatural big power which will help you or which will guide you. And this is what we are praying for, those unknown. So this once we finish the Shanti Pata, then the Upanishad starts with how. Why it's called Siksha Bali? Yes, how a student should learn, how scripture should be learned. That is why it's called Siksha Bali. Siksha means teaching, or even the class or school is also called Shiksha. So the first it starts with Varnasvaraha Matra Balam Samasantanaha Ityukta Shiksha Dhyayaha. It says, I am giving you 6 principles for chanting scriptures, 6 principles. One is Varnaha, the alphabets. It means you have to pronounce the alphabet exactly the way it is. Like say, in Lalita Sahasranam there is a Nakha, Di, Dhiti. If somebody is not familiar with Sanskrit or any other, some languages, most languages have these differences. Like example, language like Tamil. If you read in Tamil book, you will only read Di, Di, Di. All the 3 are the same. But it is Di, Di, Ti. All the 3 are different aksharas. So, Varnaha means when somebody, a student is chanting these Vedic mantras, if somebody is able to, they have to be able to exactly write what he is chanting. That should be the clarity of chanting. That is the Varnaha. Then Swaraha. Swaraha means intonation. People may say, oh, why swarams are important? I will just take a book. I will read whatever which is in the book. So, it is the same meaning. Then the Vedas, there is a story in Yajurveda Samhita where there is a person called Vishwarupa. Vishwarupa is the Purohit for Devas. Like he is the priest for Devas. So he will do all the, even Devas need, at that time needed priests, specific priests. But this Vishwarupa, though he was priest for Devas, he had a secret liking for Asuras. Just like he changed his side. Even now, you know, some people think they are very close friends, but we do not know. They are secretly working against maybe, right? So same way, this Vishwarupa, though he was the Deva's priest, he was helping Asuras indirectly. So Indra came to know about this. Then what Indra did, he killed, because Indra is the Deva's king, right? He has to protect the Devas. So immediately he killed Vishwarupa. So Vishwarupa's father was another great rishi called Tushta. He got really angry. He said, how could Indra kill my son? So he said, I am going to do a big yaga called Soma Yaga. I am going to do, and there is only one specific purpose. You know, when we do the Mama Samasta Sankalpa, we have some purpose. For this Tushta, he had only one purpose. That is to kill Indra, take revenge. So even that revenge was there even at that time. So he wanted to take revenge on Indra. So he did the Somayaga. And because what is the purpose of this yaga? To kill Indra. So he did not invite Indra. But for all yagas, we have to call Indra. Indra Somam Vipatu Kshemo Astunaha. In the Somayaga there is a Soma juice which is there, and Indra has to be offered there. and Indra will drink and then he will be happy. So there is a bhagam. We have to give a separate bhaga or portion for Indra. So Twashta did not call Indra. So Indra was very angry. He gate crashed into this yaga. He just came because he says, where is my portion? So he snatched his portion. He says, it is his right because he is the king of devas. He wants to establish his right. This is my right. I have to get my Havit Bhaga or my Soma Bhaga. That is my portion. Nobody can touch that portion. He drank his portion. So Twashta got more angry. So what he did, then balance Soma. Normally what they do, all the priests, as a prasadam, they will take the balance of the Soma juice, they will all drink. So now Twashta said, okay, he changed the procedure. I am going to offer this Soma juice balance, whatever remaining, to Agni, and to pray that the son be born to be from this Agni, who will kill Indra. So he did this, Somayagam, and offered this. Then immediately came his talent, it came. So at that time, there was a big person. So he named him Vritra. So when he named Vritra and his son was there, he was very happy that, oh, now Indra is going to be killed. But to his disappointment, actually Indra killed Vritra. So then, like we do postmortem, he was doing a postmortem on himself. What went wrong? I did everything correctly. My yaga was done, everything was done. What happened? What was the mistake? Then he says, he made a mistake in Swara. He has to say, Indra Shatru, he said Indra Shatru. So you may think, both are, only the Swaram is different. But one is, those who know Sanskrit, they will understand. Actually, he wanted to say in Tatpurusha Samasa, means Indrasya Shatru. So the one who is born should be the killer, should kill Indra. But it became, because of the Ram Swara, it became Babukri Samasa. And what happened? Indra killed, because actually he prayed for that. Because of the Ram Swara, he was killed. So this is for Swara. So the purpose or whatever of the story is, Vedas, Swarams is very important, and also so it should be learned properly from a guru who has also properly trained. So Vedas should not be, you cannot learn Vedas from a book, you cannot learn Vedas from a cassette or something. You have to learn from a properly trained person. You cannot say, I am learning from somebody, he is a guru. You have to learn from a book. You have to make sure that he also did proper learning in the Gurukula state of learning. Because this is Swara is important. Then again, next one is Matra. Matra means the length of the chanting. Then Balam, the stress. Then Sama means the speed at which is chanting and also the pitch. You cannot shout at the high pitch or low pitch. You cannot chant too fast. In fact, Shankaracharya very specifically in his Bhashya says, do not chant too fast or too slow, always chant in a medium. In fact, he is very specific on this in this commentary. So these six. So if you see, that is the reason, particularly our priest can, Manjunath and Ramakrishna can confirm, in Sringeri, they give so much importance to the training that whoever comes out of the Pathashala are fully trained perfectly. If they are not perfect, they are not allowed them to come out. That is why we have such great priests here, and we are really lucky. Because that parampara or the correct chanting should be maintained. If it is not maintained, you will lose. In fact, that's why, as SVBF, a learning organization, we are conducting classes, and the priests are conducting classes to make sure that whoever is learning Vedas, they learn properly the correct pronunciation and correct swaras. So that is important. So next, what it says, after saying like how these Vedas should be chanted, this Upanishad is very well organized. So it goes into a next sadhana called a japa sadhana. So what is a japa? Japa means a repetition of something many times. If you chant once, it's called parayana. If you chant many times, it's called japa. Japa can be manasika or vachika. You can chant. So when you do a vachika or you chant aloud many times, it's called japa. When you chant in your mind many times, it's called a dhyana. So this is what our Upanishad says, gives the what a japa is. Then there is a japa which is yes chandasa vrishabho vishwarupaha chandobhyo dhyamrita sambhuva samendro medhaya srunotu. So this japa, the teacher tells the student chant many times, so that this is again for a specific purpose. There is a sankalpa, only one sankalpa here, which is jnana yogyata prapti. Means you are not getting the knowledge, but you are making yourself capable of receiving the knowledge. Means what you are praying for two things: intelligent quotient and emotional quotient. Not only the student, if he has to go further into his Vedantic studies, he needs not just high intellect, he also needs a balanced mind. That's why both IQ and EQ are very important. So this particular mantra, when chanted many times, will give that. And also, the teacher here says, when Brahmachari does Samidhadana, that is why he is saying Mani Medha, Mani Praja. So Medha or the intellect is always prayed for. So once somebody has got intellect, then the Upanishad graduates to the next upasana called Homa. There is a Homa called Avaganti Homa, which is in this Upanishad. And in fact, this Saturday, because we are again going to perform this Shankara Jayanti celebration again on Saturday, and being morning daytime, we can do a Homa, and Saturday we are going to do the Avaganti Homa on Saturday. So again, what is the purpose of that Homa? So now you have got the intellect. So what do we need next? Not immediately Jnana. What we need next is wealth. So avaganti vitanvana urbana chiramatmanaha asagum simamagavascha annapane tadarpada tato me shriyamavaha. So here the student prays for wealth. So this avaganti homa should be done only one reason: wealth, money. That is the only primary reason. So Hinduism is one scripture which does not think negatively about money or wealth. In fact, it is considered, revered as a Lakshmi Devi. It says everybody should earn wealth or accumulate wealth. It is next going to say what they have to do, but wealth is very important. So, the student does Avaganti Homa many times, and he gets Gavaha, he gets all type of wealth. He is now having money. So next, immediately, the teacher tells, now, not only that, you have to also, you are going out, you are going to learn everything, then you are going to become a teacher. So, once when you are a teacher, what do you need? You need very good students, very intelligent students. So it says, Avayantu Brahmacharina Swaha, means Ayantu Mam, that all students come from different directions, not just one place, let them come. So he is praying to get Shishya. The Guru here is praying that he gets good Shishya. And also Vimayantu Pramayantu, he says he should be very bright, he should be, that is a type of very, and Damayantu, which he can control his sensory organs. Such type of Sishyas are wanted by the Guru. And after getting this, then he is now giving a very important lesson. In fact, this Chandasa, Vishambho Vishwarupaha, the literal meaning is Brahma wanted to know that our scriptures are so huge, so big. I want to just see what is the essence of our Vedas. I don't have time to, I want to just say one thing. So Brahma went into deep meditation. In his meditative state, he realized one thing. What is that big thing, one thing, which is the essence of all the Vedas? Then he realized that is Om. He understood that Om is that. So then the Upanishad talks about the greatness of Om. Today we listen. Om iti Brahma, that Om is Brahma, Om iti Idam Sarvam, whatever we are saying is Om, everything is Om. So the Upanishad talks about that Om. And it also talks about the yaga, where Om is always used. In fact, when a yaga is there, the priest, they will not say start, stop or something. The head priest will say Om, they will start. Again, it's a Om, so they will end. So O means, and also after every yaga, there is somebody called a Brahma. Brahma means a person who has known all the 4 Vedas. So this Brahma will have to give his assent to the Yajna or Homa, saying, was it done properly? So that is what the other main priest will ask the Brahma. Brahma means the person who is seeing whether it is done properly. And the Brahma will not say yes, will say Om. So probably that's why we get the okay, maybe it was Om K. It became probably okay. So that Om is from the biggest Sangra. But again, just a caution, please, in fact, the Upanishad also cautions, being at Ragastha Ashrama, understand the meaning of Om, but do not do japa of Om continuously. Because doing a japa of Om continuously will lead to a vairagya and jnanam, then the Ragastha can take sannyasa. So we have to be careful that when Om should be, like as a japa, Om japa cannot be, don't say, oh, I'm doing Om japa. You can do other japas, you can do Gayatri mantra japa, not Om mantra japa. So, this is then the most important lesson where I said this is the crux of Hinduism, or this is the essence of Hinduism. This is where the teacher tells the student. He says there are 5 sadhanas which are called karma sadhanas. So who is finally karma sadhana means deva pitrika yam pramaditavyam. So you do not leave from deva karyas, so which is like going to the temple, praying to the God, so you have to do every day. Then you have to do pitrikarya, means when your parents are alive, you have to take care of them. When they are not alive, then you have to do Shraddha and Tarpada. Some just do the second part, but when they are alive, you have to also take care. That is the Pitrikarya. Then there is the third one, which is Manushyakarya, which is doing charity, helping others. That is also a yajna, which is this Upanishad gives, charity. Then it also gives a Bhuta yajna, which means you have to see the environment in a reverential attitude, and you also make sure that there is no global warming, there is no water pollution, there is no soil pollution. All that is also given in this Upanishad. So these are all the 5 karma, Putrakaryam, then Dharma Yajnam. And also the students should teach Vedas to others and also chant every day the Vedas. So once these 5, now these 5 are Devakaryam, Putrakaryam, like Sandhyavanam, every day we have to do. So when can one stop this? They have to do for many, many years. They have to do for like 50 years or many years. And once they do, they get that jnana automatically. Then they become that jnani. Then that is the time. Now people say, anyway I am not doing my Sandhyavanam, I am not doing anything. So already I become a jnani. No, that is, you cannot become jnani by already not doing anything. You have to do for so many years. You get the knowledge, your intellect is changed, your thoughts are different, and you are automatically lifted to the higher plane by doing all the sadhanas. And also I have heard somebody saying, okay, I am doing only Manushya Yajna, I am doing all the charity and stuff, those things, so I don't want to pray, I don't want to take care of my parents, I don't want so, but the Upanishad clearly says, Adi Shankara very clearly says, all the 5 should be done at least at the minimum. It is not like mutually exclusive. I will only do this, so I don't want to do others. No. All the 5 have to be done at the same time. So this is the Karma Kanda's thing. And people think, when they think about Taittiriya Upanishad, they always think about Brahma Jnana. In fact, the Sikshavali, the big portion, talks about all this karma, all how, and also it says Satyam Mada, Dharmam Chara, you have to speak the truth, you have to practice righteousness, and also it says you have to give dhanam. How Shriya Deyam, Samvida Deyam, Hiya Deyam, Kriya Deyam. It says you have to give, what do you give? That which is valuable. You cannot give as dhanam to somebody because it is of no, you can go, it is of no use to me, let me give it, let me donate it. No. You have to give something which is valuable. You have to also give something which is with grief. You cannot give with the garvam or the attitude that, oh, I am giving, so I am a great man. No, you have to give with the shyness. Normally we find the other way. The people who receive with shyness. No, actually when you give, you have to give with shyness, and the person receiving need not. So these are all again taught in this Taittiriya Upanishad. So then it completes the first chapter, the Shikshavali. Then it goes now. So it is really a graduation. So gradually it starts from the Kanma, and then the Guru is slowly lifting the Shishya to higher planes slowly. That is the greatness of the Upanishad. And then it goes to the second. And the second, directly it starts with this sutra. Brahma Vida Apnoti Param, means Brahma Vida, the person who is a knower of Brahman attains the highest. So this is a very crisp, short statement. Now, immediately 3 questions we will ask. Okay, what is Brahman? Because everybody thinks, oh, that is the highest, let me immediately do that. What is Brahman? Then, what is the means of achieving? And the third one is, what is highest? You say Param means highest. What is the highest? Tell me that. Now, immediately the Upanishad looks into already it is said in other Vedas, the answers to these 3 questions. So that is how well organized our scriptures are. It says, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. So what we call Brahman is Satyam, it is truth. It means it is always true. It cannot change. Something will change, it is not Brahman, because if it cannot change, it is truth. Then it is Jnanam, means you can only realize, you cannot go and say, okay, I need half a kilo of Brahman. You cannot buy it. You can only from your mind think about it. Satyam Jnanam, by intellect you get it. That is why the previous Shikshavali, we are always talking about the Jnana Yogyata Prapti when doing all this japa. And you do this, now you can do the Omkara japa, then you will come to this Satyam Jnana. Then Anantam, Anantam means it has no beginning and no end. So that is Brahma. Then the next question, how would I know this? Then it says, we are still, what is Brahman? Okay, where can I find it? Where is it? I want to see Brahman. Then it says, Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyomandan. You cannot go out and see. It is, Guha means a cave enclosed. Where it is kept in an enclosed cave, very secretly. But where? It is, you say, your own heart. Your heart is like a Guha cave, and the Brahman is sitting here. Then it says, okay, you said what is the highest. So, I also want to know what is the highest. Param means highest. What is the highest? Here the highest means, then again the Veda says, So Shrute Sarvan Kaman Saha Brahmana Vipaschiteti. That is Brahmana Vipaschita Iti. Iti means a quotation. In the Veda, this is very structured. Whenever they use a quotation, they will end the quotation. They say Iti means now the quotation ended. Because they took from other Rig Veda and Yajur Veda, they have borrowed. So they have used this because they wanted an answer for these 3 questions, and they have got the answer. So the third question is, what is the highest? What is that Param? It says, Soshtute Sarvan Kaman Saga. If you are able to fulfill all your desires at the same time, simultaneously, not one by one. It is not like, first I will buy a car, then a house, then no. All desires you may have, if you can instantly, you can get it, that is the highest attainment. And that means, in highest attainment, after that you cannot have any more desire, because you got all that you wanted instantly. So it says, Soshtute Sarvan Kaman Saha means together, not one by one. So that is the crux of the second Upanishad. In fact, the Brahmavati, if we are Shankaracharya's, even the commentary, even reading it will take months. It is so huge. But this is just the starting of that Brahmavati. Then the Bhriguvali starts with Bhrigu, who is the son of Varuna. Varuna is a lord, and also is a very great guru. So this Bhrigu goes and asks his father, Father, please tell me. And he is actually addressing him as a guru because he is also his guru. Guru, please tell me, what is this Brahman? I want to know it. Then the father gives him a method of reaching Brahman. And then he says that then they go and do penance, and in the meditative state, Bhrigu finds that annam or the food, which is all, we can also call it all the physical matter in this universe, that food is Brahman. Then still he goes back, and now again his father Varuna says, do it penance again. And now prana is the vital force is Brahman. Then manas or mind is, the intellect is Brahman. Then it says the vijnanam or the true knowledge is Brahman. Finally the bliss, whatever is Brahman. So that is the, so here you have to understand what the teacher is trying to convey. He says, this is called a Panchakosha, 5 sheets. So you have to enter into something which is very deep inside you. So it is very difficult to reach that. So he is giving a gradual, methodical, step-by-step approach to attaining Brahman. So it is very, so there is no, like, it will, the whole day, even we talk, it will take some time. So, but I am just giving a very outline of the Bhrigu. And then it ends with the Sagana, the prayer, where the student again prays for himself and the Guru. So, now this Upanishad. So, this Taittiriya Upanishad is very big, is very difficult, and requires a lot of effort and devotion on the part of students. I just given you very high level outline. If you, the purpose of this is that you all can go into this, delve deep into this, and then obtain the anandam which you can obtain by getting the real knowledge. So this is just a start, or just like a catalyst for somebody who is really interested student, that yes, that is something I can look forward to, which I can learn. And Shankaracharya's commentary is one of the best, and it's also simple. First it may find, when you enter, that's why it's just step by step, because they don't want a student to say, oh, it is too complicated, let me not even start it. No. That's why they are giving a great, gradual step by step approach. And we have also learned priests Ramakrishna Bhatt and Manjunath, so we can make use of them. This is an educational institution also. These people, all of them, when we said that they have to do dhanam and all that, this institution, there was millions of dollars spent, and those who have done punya were able to donate part of their whatever they could, because as I said, the Guru says you have to give dhanam. And what is the purpose of the dhanam? I talked about the wealth, attaining wealth. Purpose of attaining wealth is given here. It is for giving dhanam so that good things can be maintained. You can, like even money, even charity is important. That is why when somebody is suffering, when you help, you have to say, okay, something you have done good. Now, even, and it should be done consistently. You cannot say, in 5 years back, I gave 1 cent to somebody with a Tim Hortons cup, so I have done my charity now. You have to do continuously for a long time, so that is why such great institutions are built. And the Sringeri institution, we are very lucky that it is here as a matam. Maybe one small thing I want to share. When I said I lived in ashram in Chennai, all the time, in 1 minute walk, I was in the Sringeri. From my house, because Sringeri Matam was there. I used to go there. When I came in 2005 to Toronto, people like Lakshman, because of their greatness, there was again a Matam built. I don't know whether it is for me or this. So people say you cannot live in a place where there is no temple. So to have this in Canada is great. There are so many events happening. There are pujas happening. So the purpose of what I am saying here is, this temple will not lose anything if people do not come or something. The pujas will be done. Who will be the loser? The same thing. Classes are going on. If students are not coming and learning, again, who is the loser? Teacher is not the loser. The students are the losers. So much beautiful temple is there. Pujas, so much good pujas are there. Sharadamba is so happy always and ready to bless, but you have to at least take the effort to come to the temple and get the blessing. So that is the importance of. So this Upanishad, I think, with the blessings of Adi Shankara, I am sure that, and also with the blessings of the Bharatiya Swamigal and Sharadamba, I am sure we will always be blessed, and we will use all these temple facilities for our benefit and get the blessings of our Gurus. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Prabhu started saying it is a distillate of all the Upanishads. What you got is a double distillate. He gave everything to you in half an hour. We are blessed, privileged. Thank you very much, Prabhu. 5 years back, when we started thinking about having an institution in GTA, when myself and Dr. Subramanian Beck had audience with our Acharya, he was asking what is the purpose of building it in GTA. You have got so many temples. The little that we did say to him, what we knew in our mind to our Guru was, with your blessing, it is not alone a temple, but we'll have a place of learning where we can propagate the message of Acharya. Friends, today we feel blessed that we have this institution with Acharya's blessings and Sharanaga's blessing. And also, this has become a place of assembly where students such as yourself can come, and teachers like Raghu can come and share his knowledge with you. We talk about Dhanam. Dhanam is not just sharing wealth, but sharing the knowledge is the supreme. And we are blessed that in Toronto, we managed to get Akila and Raghu here from all the way from Africa. We said that from Nigeria, we said to come to Toronto. We are blessed to do. Thank you very much. And we are blessed that we have people like Raghu and Param and Bhavani and all that. We formed a committee with the blessing of Sharadamba Acharya. We had the Kumbhabhisheka. Through Kumbhabhisheka, we got gurus from there to tell us how things are done in Shringeri to provide the continuity. But we always talk about the Daivam and we have people that go coming and sharing their knowledge. What is most important is share your experience. I can say 70 years I've made 70 years of mistakes. But learn what you have learned from the mistakes and share it with others. Raghu, we are blessed that you are here and you are willing to share in simple words what you learned from your Tata and